innovations. So this time on Simply Snacks, we're going to be making a mushroom veggie sandwich. And mushrooms are really high in protein and fiber. They're great if you're doing a more of a plant-based diet. They are also great because they have antioxidants, so they help with inflammatory issues, so anti-inflammatory. And mushrooms too really are great too for lowering your blood sugar. And plus they taste great. Okay, so we're gonna do that sandwich. We're gonna add a little cheese on there, some tomato, onion, some lettuce, and let's get going in the kitchen and start making it. Alright, so here's all the ingredients you'll need. So we got our portobello mushrooms, some goat cheese, tomato, red onion, a little bit of garlic, and olive oil because we're gonna saute the mushrooms in that. I got some ciabatta buns. Depending how many sandwiches you plan on making, 4 is probably enough. And then some mixed greens. You don't need that big of a package for the mixed greens. We're just gonna use a little bit of that. And these 2 mushrooms here, gosh, they're pretty good size. You could probably make 4 sandwiches. Actually, you could do 4 sandwiches out of these 2 large ones. I'm just gonna do one of the mushrooms today. But usually they come in packages of 2, or you'll find them already pre-sliced as well. Okay, so there's all of our ingredients, and next step we'll saute the mushrooms. Alright, so first you're going to want to rinse that mushroom off, clean it. There we go. And then we're going to cut that dry. Okay, so mushrooms absorb a lot of water, but when we saute it, it'll cook off too. Okay, so let's slice that up next. Okay, so we got our mushroom all sliced up, and then I did 2 cloves of garlic there, which we're gonna saute and kind of brown that off a little bit, and then add the mushrooms in the pan and cook them together so the flavors really lock. Okay, so we'll put that on kind of, light it first, and kind of put that on a lower heat there. So my oven kind of goes a little bit high, my stovetop, so I'm gonna just put it on a 3. And we'll go ahead and add a little olive oil, and then we'll add that garlic in. There we go. Alright, actually let's move it to a 4, so like a medium is pretty good, medium high. Alright, so we'll start sauteing that. Okay, so the garlic is starting to brown up nicely, and next we're going to go ahead and add that mushroom we cut up. There we go. Just keep that temp low because see that garlic browns up really quick. Okay. And we'll go ahead and cook that and just kind of watch it, and it's going to start to get soft, but saute it nicely. There we go. And as you're cooking the mushrooms, you want to make sure that olive oil really coats all of them nicely. See this guy right here, softening up good. And kind of add a little bit more oil to as you go. These mushrooms really kind of absorb that. Sizzle here and there. Okay, so these are just about ready. There we go. So you can cook them to however soft you like them. Sometimes people like them a little more firm for their sandwich, but however you prefer. You can also do the mushrooms in a marinade as well, and you can always grill them if you don't want to saute them. It's kind of nice grilling weather lately. Alright, so we're just finishing these up a little bit longer. Okay, so while those mushrooms are finishing up, I'm going to go ahead and toast our ciabatta bun here. So just a little saute pan again, medium heat. Just add a little butter into the pan so you get a nice little crispy toast for that ciabatta. You can use the toaster too, but mine bun didn't fit in the toaster, so I'm going to do it this way. Okay. That butter in, just smush the ciabatta around a little bit, and you'll see it kind of coats the bottom of the bun. So we'll just watch that till it gets a nice toastiness that we like. Okay, so our mushroom's finished up, and let's check how our ciabatta's doing. Oh yeah, got a nice little crisp to it. Okay, so we'll turn that off too. and set that on the side here. All right, let's finish cutting up the rest of our veggies and put this sandwich together. Okay, so next we're gonna put together our sandwich here. So I rinsed some greens off. So I have a little bit there. I'm just making one sandwich. Depending how many you want to make, obviously you'll have more ingredients to add to it. And then I've got a little the red onion, just kind of sliced, not too thick, a little bit thin. And then some sliced tomato. And then we're gonna add the goat cheese. You can get whatever goat cheese you want. You can get plain. I got the garlic and herb one. And then too, if you can't find it this way, they have the crumbled goat cheese too, which always works. And then we have our ciabatta. So first we're gonna spread that goat cheese onto the ciabatta roll. Okay, so just kind of spread that on there. However much you want to use. You can always add a little mayonnaise too if you like. Okay, and then next I'm gonna add the mushroom. So we got a couple pieces here. There we go. So yeah, one mushroom does 2 sandwiches, so this is half of the mushroom. Okay, and then we'll put our onion on there. A little bit. There we go. And our tomato slices. Just like that. And we've got our little bit of greens. Maybe we don't need that stem. We'll get rid of that one. Okay, and we'll add our greens there. Okay, and we'll top it off and cut it in half. All right, oh, looks beautiful, guys. All right, let's try a bite now. So as you guys saw, we whipped that sandwich together in no time. But yeah, you can always use more veggies if you want to add some other things to it. Some other good greens that would be great with that sandwich would be arugula. I couldn't find any that added it, but it kind of has a little bitterness, so it goes good with that goat cheese. The ciabatta roll I like because it's softer, but feel free to use whatever bread you have. Anything kind of goes with that sandwich too. Or you could do no bread. And with the no bread, you could just use some of the lettuce and make like a lettuce wrap too. But all right, guys, I hope you enjoy this recipe, and I'll be seeing you this Friday at Innovations. Okay, enjoy your week.